Hello, good evening, my beautiful people, and a very happy Sunday to you. I'm so sorry this video is coming so late at night. I just don't want to postpone the video till tomorrow because I promised a subscriber who reached out to me that he is planning to travel on a very low budget, and he wishes that I make a video on countries that are not too expensive that he can relocate with his family, a family of three at that, and that he won't need to spend so much. If this is your first time of seeing me, my name is Wendell. I talk about everything travel, strictly do it yourself. I give out travel tips for people who strictly want to do it on their own without the help of an immigration consultant or an agent, so to say, as we call it here in Nigeria. If this is your first time of seeing me, once again, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you anytime or each time I drop a video. I would like you to like this video, restream the video so that YouTube can recommend it to your family and friends who really needs this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, I say thumbs up for you, just like the way I always do every time. Thank you for always coming back to my channel. I say I love you, and may you have success in all your jackpot plans. Okay, so this evening, like I said earlier, a subscriber reached out to me after my video that I made 3 days ago on another route you can use to enter UK that won't cost you so much, and you can actually travel with your family members. And he said he has a family. He's a family of three. His family size is three: him, his wife, and one of their one kid, I mean. So a family size, and she was just saying that he said that they'll need to pay IHS fee, which is about £3,500, which is a lot of money to him. And then he wants me to do a video on some other countries he can relocate to without spending so much. So this evening, we are going to be talking about some European countries that a lot of people are not focusing on. And these countries are, let me say, far better than US, UK, and your Canada. I think Australia is even joining the league of countries that a lot of people want to jump into, and then they are making it so difficult and tight for people to come in. So I'll be talking about 4 or 5 European countries, and these are countries that I've made research on, and I know that you will regret relocating to these countries because a few of these countries they are English-speaking countries. Okay, so let me address the fact that these countries are English-speaking countries. Majority of us don't want to go to Europe because we feel European countries are countries that don't speak English, and we are going to find it difficult to adjust to learning their language. Okay, so we have some countries in Europe that speak English. Part of them speak English, and I know that Austria basically don't really speak English, and even in Germany. But we have countries like Luxembourg. Luxembourg is the richest country in the world, and I don't know why our attention is not drawn to that country. That country is the richest country in the world. That country, most of their schools, their tuition depots, most of their schools, that's their colleges, their universities, are affordable schools. Then at the moment, we have employers who are currently employing in that country. So I don't know why your attention is not on that country at the moment. Yeah, it's an European country. It's the richest country in the world. The country is not so populated like your US, your UK, your Canada, your Australia. And if your attention is not on that country yet, I beg you to please go to their website. I'll be dropping a few websites where you can search for jobs in Luxembourg, where you can apply, because they have a lot of opening presently. They have a lot of openings for people who would want to relocate into their country. And the part of Luxembourg, they speak English. Yeah, we have some parts of Luxembourg that English is their language of communication. So it is going to be easy for you to settle in Luxembourg. Their cost of living is not that expensive. It is something you are going to be able to cope or adjust to, even your children. Then another country I'll be talking about is Malta. Malta is calling you. Malta is one of the easiest country to relocate to in Europe. Malta is one of the easiest country. I have about 6 to 10 of my subscribers who relocated to Malta in September via school routes. I tell you, it is very easy and so seamless. And their tuition fee is about 2,500 euro. It's something so affordable that even the school permitted them to pay 500 euro as deposit, and then when they resume their school over there, when they resume their class, they can even still pay the remaining 2,000 euro by installment. So it's so easy. I don't know why a lot of people are not looking at Malta. Everybody wants to go to Canada. Everybody wants to go to Finland. Everybody wants to go to US. Everybody wants to go to UK. Everybody wants to relocate to Australia, and it is costing you a lot. You will go and borrow money to put in your account for proof of funds. You would have done medicals. You pay huge amounts of visa fee, and yet they will still deny you. They'll deny you the visa. Malta, I don't know. I've not seen anybody. I repeat again, I've not seen anybody that Malta rejected visa before. I've not seen. If you have been rejected visa to Malta, please drop in the comment section and let us know. Give us your views on what happened. But so far that I know, nobody has been denied Malta visa. Malta is basically English-speaking European country. Malta is cheap to live in. Cost of living is not so expensive, it's not choking. Malta is currently giving students visa. Before they tighten up their own immigration laws too, I encourage you to please relocate to this country. Look into their educational system, apply into schools. We have schools in Malta that their tuition fee is 2,500 euro. We have some 4,500. We even have one for 1,500. And their admission is not even as difficult as the one in UK, in US, or in Canada. We have some schools in Canada that it takes about 4 months before they even give you admission at all. Come to talk of your letter of admission. In Malta, we have schools in Malta that gives admission within 2 days. Yes, we have school in Malta that give admission in 2 days. If you are really interested in Malta, you can send a DM. I'm going to be dropping my email address in the description box. They give the admission is as fast as 2 days. We have some who gives admission within 1 week. And we have some schools that you don't even need to pay application fee to apply for your admission. I don't know why your gaze is not on Malta. So this video is to enlighten you to shift your gaze to these European countries that you won't even have to pay so much to relocate to this country. And you can relocate with your family. You can relocate with your dependents to Malta. They have very easy breakdown. They have very easy way you can pay your tuition that won't choke you. Malta is a very good country. It's an English-speaking country that you can relocate into, and once you have your permanent residence, you can move around the European country very easy. Another country I'll be talking about this evening is Norway. Hey, somebody say Norway. Okay. Yeah, so Norway is a very cheap, easy. It's easy. The admission is easy. Their visa stage is very easy. And Norway schools are free. Yeah, Norway schools are free. You can go to their website. You can Google it, Google search on Norway. You see that most of their schools are free. Most of the schools in Norway are free. A lot of us are not looking towards the direction of this country, Norway. Their language of communication is not only English, but we have some parts in Norway that speak English, and it will even be very easy for you to adapt. since you know that, okay, you don't have to write Duolingo exam, you don't need to write English eligibility test, you don't need to as in just burden yourself with how to get admission, how to even pass your visa stage and all of that. These schools are free. Basically, the only amount you are required to pay in Norway is when you are even resuming your semester, which is about 30 to 66 euro. 30 to 66 euro in Nigeria is not even, I don't think it's up to 100,000. Yeah, it is not up to 100,000. So these opportunities are lined up for us. Norway is a very, very good country. It's a very, very good country that you can go to with your dependents, your children. I don't know, depending on the number of your family size. Look into Norway as well. Norway is a country that makes sense. And the good thing is that once you have Norway visa and you get there and all of that, you can also use it to travel around. You can travel around Germany, you can go to Italy, you can go around, and before you are through with your education, you have stamped on your passport a lot of European countries. And you know what that means? When you have a lot of countries stamped on your passport, it's just like it's a win-win for you already. You understand? Norway is also a very, very good country, and their admission is free. No tuition fee apart from your semester fee that you're going to be paying, which is around 30 to 66 euro. Then the last country I'll be talking about is Finland. Yeah, a lot of people want to run away from Finland because of Finnish language. Well, if you are a fast learner, it should be easy for you to relocate to Finland. I have a few subscribers who travel to Finland and they are doing fine. They are doing fine. I mean, they are really, really doing fine. I have a lot of them. I can get them to make a video recording of their environment, of how school is treating them, of how Finland is treating. In fact, their skin is changing. They are balling. They are really, really enjoying that place. Those places you are not paying your attention to are places where people are starting from, and they are really, really enjoying it. Finland is a very good country, and presently we have some Finland colleges that are on vocational studies. You know that if you are on vocational studies, you are not paying any amount of money. All you just have to do is legalize your documents and pay your visa fee and do your medicals and all of that. Finland is also a very good country that you should look into. They are giving admissions now. I think Redu is giving vocational admission to people now, those who want to major in cooking, catering, in I think mechanical engineering, and so on and so forth. You can go Google search on their website and look at schools that can give you admission. Okay, so if you are scared that Finland will not give me admission without Duolingo, no. My subscriber that relocated to Finland with his wife recently didn't write any Duolingo exam. Yes, I tell you, he did not write any exam. And I think their tuition fee, because the wife is actually studying nursing, and their whole tuition fee is just about 4,600 euro. And I'm sure that if you are studying nursing in UK, in US, or in Canada, you are paying nothing less than $25,000, 25,000 pounds. And if it is in Canada, you are going to be paying nothing less than 45,000 cash. I know what I'm saying. I have subscribers who have gone in through this route, and they are paying so much. They are paying through their nose, and it's so much. It's a lot of money compared to you paying just 4,500 euro. And they even allow them to pay it by installments. The initial deposit that they did, their tuition deposit that they did was just about 700 euro, which can never happen in Australia. It can never happen in Canada. It can never happen in the UK or in the US. And you know that with this new rule, I don't know what's wrong with Canada these days with their rules to affect that now affect a lot of immigrants. The rules in Canada is not even favoring immigrants at the moment. They have their election coming next year, and then they are changing a lot of rules to affect immigrants. So many people who made the application for conference visa, so many people had denial. Even schools, even those who are looking to go through the study route are getting a lot of denial. And then recently, their Prime Minister just made a rule that they will be reducing the number of immigrants that will be coming into Canada. They are reducing it so drastically. So instead of you choking your neck in these countries, in US, in UK, in Canada, or in Australia, look into Luxembourg. Luxembourg, you could use work routes, and you can also use study routes. Look into Norway. Look into Malta. Malta is even my number one. Malta is number one on my list because I know that their admission stage and their visa stage is very, very easy, very, very cheap and seamless. Then you can also look into Finland. Finland is also good. Finland is also good. You can also look into these European countries that are really, they are allowing their rules now is accommodating immigrants. Yeah, let me just put it that way. There are rules now accommodating immigrants, and a few people are just only a few people are making use of this opportunity. They are taking up this opportunity. That is why I have made this video to enlighten you on countries you can also relocate to on a low budget. Countries you can relocate to on a low budget without spending, without spending so much, without breaking a bank, without choking yourself. And they are also good countries. They are good countries that you can relocate to. You can relocate to and settle down with your family. There are countries you should look into that when it is very good that you are relocating into a country that you are not spending so much on education. You are not spending so much on cost of living. You are going to be getting a PR almost, I think in about 1 year, you get your PR, and you can even navigate all the European countries if you have just one visa. If you have Malta visa, you can navigate all the European countries. Same with Norway visa, you can navigate all European countries. And the same thing with Finland, you can navigate around almost all the European countries if you have their visa. Just imagine having just one visa stamped on your passport, and you can tour around about 50 to 60 European countries. This video is to educate you this evening that you should shift your gaze. Shift your gaze. If your budget, if you're on a low, if your budget for Japa is low, consider these European countries. If you really want to relocate via study route and you don't have so much money, consider Luxembourg, consider Malta, consider Finland, consider most especially Norway. Norway, like I said, that their tuition deposit, you are not even paying any tuition deposit. It's just your semester deposit, about between 30 to 66 euro, which is so small compared to all other countries. I don't know if you call them first class countries. I don't really know. But then, if you are going to be relocating into a country with your family, and then with like 3,500 euro, dollar or pounds you are done, then it makes a lot of sense than for you to be spending about 50,000 pounds, about, let's say, 30,000 euro, 50,000 Canadian dollars. A lot of money. Here in Nigeria, if you convert this money I'm mentioning, if you convert it to Naira, it's a whole lot of money. In fact, it's a fortune. It's a fortune here in Nigeria. So I don't know how it is in your own home country. So I want to beg you to please consider these countries. Research about them. Look for one that so much fits you. If you are using job routes, I beg you to consider Luxembourg. Consider Luxembourg. But if you are looking to settle down with study routes, consider Malta, Finland, and Norway. And I tell you, you are not going to regret it. I want you to keep coming back to my channel because I'm going to be dropping a lot of educative tips for you to use seamlessly on your travel plans. Until then, God bless you.